Yes. Hello all. Do you want to know what all are the habits of highly effective people? So watch the video till the end. So I am Pradeep Kumar. I am studying IMS Psychology in the Central University of Karnataka. So let's get into the video. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People book was given by Stephen Covey, and this book was very influential in the period when the book was published. So the book was sold more than 15 million copies since its publication from 1989, and the book was talks about how individuals habits like it talks about series of habits and how individual manifests the progression from manifest progression from dependence via independence to interdependence. So in this book, the 7 habits of highly effective habits, this progresses or goes through 3 stages of individual. So the stages are dependence, independence, interdependence. So dependence talks about which we born in which condition we born, and how are we relying upon others to take care of us. And independence talks about which we can make our own decisions and take care of ourselves. Like here in independence we will make our own decisions and we will take care of us. And in interdependence we cooperate to achieve something that cannot be achieved independently. So here we will take help of some people where we cannot do any activity alone. So much of the studies or much of the books talks about like these books and literature tends to value independence, and they will encourage people to become liberated to do their own thing. But what happens is in reality that is not possible. Actually people will be interdependent, and the independent model is not optimal for the use of interdependent environment. So that requires leaders and team players. So therefore there are habits focuses on self mastery. So achieving the private victories required to move from dependence to interdependence. So the first 3 habits falls under dependence to independence stage. So the first habit is be proactive. Second one is begin with the end in mind. Third one is put things first. And the remaining stages like 4, 5, 6, 7, the remaining stages falls under interdependent stage. And the fourth one is think win-win integrity. And fifth one is seek to understand first, then be understood. Sixth one is synergize. Seventh one is sharpen the view. So now let us discuss the habits which fall under the private victory. So the 3 habits falls under private victory. First 3, and those are being productive, begin with the end in mind, and put things first. So let us discuss what is proactive proactive habit is. So being proactive habit talks about you should know what are you doing. So this change starts within you. So you should know you should have proper decision making. So highly effective people have proper decision making where they can improve their decision making by influencing the other people, and rather than simply reacting to the external forces. And second habit is begin with the end in mind. So in this habit, so it starts from a clear understanding of your destination. You should know where are you going in order to get better understand where you are now. So you should know what are you doing, where you have to go. So you should have proper understanding. And the third one is put things first. So you should manage your life according to your needs and priorities. Spend time doing what fits into your personal mission, and observe the proper balance between production and building production of capacity. So identify the key roles that take you on life and make time of each of them. So now we will look the habits which falls under the stage of interdependence. So the next habit is think win-win integrity. So in this stage, in this habit, what will happen is you should stick with your values, feelings and commitments. So you should seek the agreements which are mutually beneficial to the both parties. Like in win-win think, what will happen is both the parties, like me and other person will win, and there are possibilities that there are win lose possibilities there, lose win is possibilities there, and lose lose possibilities there. So here what happens is you should give more importance to the mutual beneficial habit, which is win-win habit. So and next stage is seek to seek first to understand, so then be understood. So here you have to learn how to communicate clearly and listen to others. So Stephen Covey also presents that this habit as a most important principle in the interpersonal relationships. So effective listening is not simply echoing what the other person other person has said through the lens of one's own experience. So rather than it is putting oneself in the perspective of the other person, listening empathically for both feeling and meaning will be the better for this habit. So the next habit is synergies. So there is a saying that two heads are better than one. So one head is less than two heads. So which is two heads are more capable, more able, like they can two heads can do more activities than one head. So through truthful communication, find ways to leverage individual differences to create a whole that is greater than some of its part. So through mental trust and mental understanding, one often can solve conflicts and find a better solution than would have been obtained through either person's one own solution. So here what you have to do is, if you have greater trust and greater understanding with other people, you can solve the problems easily than simply doing it alone. So sometimes it is not possible to do alone. And the next habit is sharpen the saw. So sharpen the saw, this habit allows you to grow yourself by maintaining a balanced program in your four areas of your life, and the four areas are physical, social, mental and spiritual. So you have to take time out from production to build and production of capacity. So here what you have to do is you should have a personal renewal of the physical, mental, social and spiritual dimensions. So here you have to update, you have to renew your core areas which are responsible for you to get highly effective. So I hope you get to know what all are the habits of highly effective people, and you understood the habits of highly effective people. So I hope the video is useful for you. Thank you so much.